Okay, so welcome back, you guys, to another pickups video. So there's a couple things I bought new retail, a couple things I got off of OfferUp, and the other online auctions and buy sites, all those good stuff. So let's start by getting everything opened up. Okay, so now we're ready to open. I've opened most of the boxes, so I kind of know what I got inside. Packing slips, gotta love those. Now, the first thing on this list, I know you'll probably see in the thumbnail and kind of in the title, I caved. But I couldn't say no. I had to get it. Yes, bad reviews. You saw my videos. I disliked it. Canceled my pre-order. But they dropped in price. $60. Probably thinking it's like, it's still probably a little expensive. But Google Express was doing a special 20% off if you were a first-time shopper. So I looked up. They had these selling through Best Buy. 20% off. I ended up paying $48 for it. Yeah, couldn't say no to that. So, for 48 bucks, boom, PS1 Classic. And I think they're hacked now. I don't know if I'll hack mine yet. I may. I just love the little box, the little case. $48, this was worth it. Put my games on it that I want to play, and it should be fun. I can't wait. I'm excited. This is awesome. Even for the box alone, that is cool. So yeah, $48, couldn't complain. That's all that's in that little box. Alright, let's go with the retail stuff first. Next up, yet again, I bought this along with the Classic. 20% off again. I don't have one of these. I have a Famicom version. I have the Super NES version, but I don't have the NES version. So, you probably know what it is now. Boom! The NES Classic. Now, I've been playing a lot of these games on the Switch, but there's some other games on here that I haven't played. And since this is hackable, if there's any games I want to play, I can put it right on this and play it. And what I like to do with the mini ones is I put these on my main TV in my living room. And that way I have game consoles in there. They don't take up much room. And I can play them. Most of my games are down here in the game room. But I like to keep my Switch up there. And I keep my little mini guys up there. So I have a bunch of retro games to play. I love playing my retro games on the Classics. And mostly for the fact that you can save some of these games. I do prefer to play them on real hardware. But certain games, I just can't beat them on real hardware. So if they're too hard, I'll play them on this, beat them with some save features, and then you know what? Later on, when I just go to enjoy them, I'll play them on the hardware. Like Super Mario Bros. 1 and 3, I'm just going to play that on real hardware, destroy that game. Legend of Zelda, things like that. But NES hard games, yeah, I go for the save if I can. Especially with the time, I'd prefer to enjoy the game, not too difficult. And then if I beat it and really love it, I'll play it again with my new abilities that I've learned how to play. And try to beat it with the no save mode. Alright, so yeah, awesome little device. Can't wait. I had the Famicom one, but the controller's way too small. Way too small. Okay, next up, let's start with this guy. So, got this locally off of OfferUp or Let's Go, one of the other ones. I don't know if anything works yet. I do know all the games are there, so that's cool. So, it is an N64. N64. I mean, I have plenty of these, but for the price of what I paid for it, I'll get rid of this, and then I'm not paying too much for the games that I want to keep. So, comes with a controller. Came with all the wires. And it fit in this box really nicely. I like that. All right, we'll start with the stuff that wasn't in a box. First up, Robotron. Yeah, I don't know anything about this game, but it's cool. The other cool thing is all these games came in the plastic protectors. Now, I wasn't sure if I ever wanted to get protectors. I do, but I didn't want to buy them if I didn't like the way they were. But plastic protector. Yeah, hopefully it did its job. All right. Like I was saying, I didn't want to buy these things if I didn't like the way they'd feel or if I felt they were worth it. After seeing the games in these, totally want to get some now. So I think I'm going to do some research and buy a bundle and start putting my box games in there for sure. I don't know about the N64 ones, but they do kind of stay on each other really nicely. But I like to have my N64 ones in... Well, I'm going to like having my N64 ones in boxes of some sort where I can make out the name better than this. The stickers are fine, but I like making my own boxes. So I'm going to see about doing something similar to this. But yeah, the little guys, but the ones for the boxes, definitely. So yeah, that's cool. Next up, greatest hits from Midway. Arcade hits. I can't wait to try that one out. Lewd Runner 3D. Let's see, Supercross 2000. A couple of these games I'm probably just going to put with the console and get rid of and keep what I want. But Milo's, I am at the point where for my N64, I have a lot of the main games. So every time I buy these lots recently, there's a lot of games I don't have. So I've been kind of keeping what I don't have because I don't know what I'm going to like. And I really have a soft spot for N64. So I don't think I'll try to go for a complete, but I'm going to keep as many of those N64 ones that I have never bought or paid or played until I get a chance to try them out and get rid of them then. Because sometimes I look at these games and I'll give them a quick tryout, but I think for the N64, I really like the N64, so I'm thinking I'm going to keep the games as long as I can and actually try to play each one a decent amount, not just a quick rental trial like I like to do, before I make a decisions about them. Alright, so, in the boxes. Now these are awesome. I like the way they make the N64 games feel, and I like the way they make the boxes feel. So, first up, the F1 World Grand Prix. Yeah, I've never played this, but you know, for an N64 game, if you guys can see that, the graphics look really good. I mean, I doubt they look like that. They should, but man, I can't wait to try that. Madden 99. Now, I'm a big fan of Madden 64 for the N64. That was one of my favorite Maddens for the longest time, and probably the one I played for years until I stopped playing Madden, until I stopped buying Madden, really. Mostly because after the N64, 99 was okay, and then in the early 2000s, Madden games were just, they got boring for me. And none of them seemed really that good compared to Madden 64, so I just stopped playing altogether. Recently I've been playing more often, but I still don't own one. Well, I own a couple, but I never buy them brand new at that point. I still, Madden 64 or Madden 94, 95 for the Super NES, all-time favorites. But I haven't played 99 in a long time, so I might give it a try. And they all came with these box protections, which I'm really happy about. Next up. Now, these are the games that made me really want to go for this bundle. Because I remember renting these from the store, from Blockbuster back in the day, and were some of my favorite rentals. I can't believe some of the games I forgot about that I rented in the past until I saw them, the photos of them. I'm going to have to go through some photos and do like some of my top 5 favorite Blockbuster rentals from my past. Alright, War Gods, sorry. True 3D fighting environment. Yeah, it was a fun game. Rated M. It's so funny. Yeah, it was kind of like a generic, Mortal Kombat type game, but in a 3D world. And it was just fun. I don't know if it's still fun, but it was fun back then. Next up, I always wanted to play this game. Forsaken 64. I just always loved the cover. I was like, oh, that looks like a bad cover. I always liked the cover. It just was like a cool looking cover. I don't know. She just looked like the game was going to be fun. And next up, now I've never played this one, but I always heard it was a fun game. So when I saw it in the bundle, I'm like, all right, I got to go for this. Beetle Adventure Racing. It wasn't a bad bundle at all. I think I paid $70 for the bundle. Only reason why I remember when I buy it locally is because I have to pay cash. When I buy online, I know it's a good deal, but I never remember what I actually paid. But yeah, $70 for all that. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. And then I got a chance to try out these protectors, so yeah. All right, next up. Okay. Last but not least. So this one is kind of gaming related, kind of not gaming related, but kind of is. Okay. Okay, so this one, some really weird wrapping paper. Okay, so I guess it really is bundle related. So, it was on auction. It was really cheap. Someone made a little 3D mod, regular NES with a retro Raspberry Pi kit. And I've always wanted to tinker with a Raspberry Pi, so when I saw it, I'm like, for that price, I get a case with it, I get a Raspberry Pi. It came with a little plug-in N64 controller by Retrobit 8-Bit Duo. I have to say, the joystick is a little rough. I don't know if that's how 8-Bit Duo works. But yeah. I saw that and I'm like, okay, N64 controller. I've been playing a lot of games. No, not a lot of games. But I've been playing some N64 games on emulation on my computer. And I want it to feel like as close to the real thing as possible. So having this controller, I was like, awesome deal. Raspberry Pi alone is like 20, 30 bucks. I got this whole auction, I think, for $25. And the other cool thing, it came with the HDMI cables. That saves you some money right there. But the other cool thing is it came with a Super Nintendo Bluetooth controller, the Super 30 game controller by 8-Bit Duo as well. And I'm like, all right, I've been wanting to try one of these, and basically, this pays for everything. So I was like, all right, I'll try it out. It can't be hurt. I've never actually played with one of these, so the start and select sound a little funky, but everything else feels nice. Now, will it feel that nice while I'm playing? We'll have to see. Now, I wonder if I could take the innards out and just pop it into a regular Super Nintendo controller. Or put the Super Nintendo buttons on top of this one. That way, I know the buttons are the same and everything. But yeah, $30 or $25 something with shipping for all this. I was like, okay, I've been wanting to try it out. All right, I think that is it, guys. Unless there's something else hiding behind here. Oh, I don't see anything else. Just pack and fill. All right, guys. So that's my pickups for this week. I will be going back out for video game hunting videos as well. So, you can see the process, what I'm looking for, if I find anything. But I'm going to do a little different. I have to be my own cameraman. I have to film secretly. And I have to make it interesting every time I go into the store. I'm not going to just buy something because I'm there. I have to find something I like. But to kind of keep it a little interesting, what I'm going to start doing is, because I filmed all the locations around me in my city, I'm going to start going further past my city to keep exploring places and find new places that I like. But I'm also going to start doing a, original $5 or $10 game challenge, but with a little bit of a twist. Since I'm the only one in the video, I'm filming the video. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put two stores against each other. And basically, in a way, I'm going to go to two different video game stores. I'm going to film my search around for the best $5 worth of items I can find at that store, and then go to another one. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to compare them and see which one I was happier with my finds. Now, maybe a video game itself, one game, maybe a couple games are $2 or $3, $2, $1 adds up to $5, or some little figures or whatever that's video game related, and see which store that I went into for $5 and was able to come out with something that I was like, that was something I'm happy I found for $5. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing for the next season of video game hunting, and just keep doing little different things until I find more and more stores and yard sale comes back. So keep it interesting during the winter, and yeah. All right, guys, I had to jump back into this video real quick. Before I say goodbye, I had to add this clip. So I forgot that I had a pickup, and I needed to put this in there so I could actually clean it up and use it because I have a pickup. Now, unfortunately, I already recorded this video. This is the second time because I left sound going on in the other room, and I'm pretty sure you guys could hear it. So, it's already open. It's already out. Short to the point. Picked up a Dreamcast. It's a very dirty Dreamcast. But there's some games in it, and the reason why I bought this Dreamcast is because it was a low price, and it didn't come with Dreamcast games. It came with Sega CD games. So I thought maybe that was deterring people from bidding on it or buying it, and I was like, all right, for $20, I think it was like $25 with shipping. I was like, I could use some more Sega CD games. I bought a Sega CD recently, and having some games for it to add to my collection to try out, have a game night, might as well for that price. So it came with 5 games, and for $25-ish, $6 a game, that's not a bad price. I can never say for under $10 if a game is really not worth the price at that point. If it's a movie rental, game rental, could turn around and get rid of it for that. So, first on the list, it does come with a controller and a VMU. It's really dirty. I'm not picking it up a second time, so it's staying on the floor. So first up, Jurassic Park, the CD. Now none of these, well, these two that are coming up right now don't have a case, but I'll find something. Night Trap. Now I've always wanted to play Night Trap, and that's kind of the reason why I picked up this bundle. I know you could probably just get it for the PS4, and it'd probably be better to play. But I want to play it like it was when it first came out. I like playing games that were like different or try to push the barrier in other directions on what they tried to push it on, because I think that speaks volumes to how the game handles or what they were doing for the time. Alrighty. Rockin' Painin'. Hot hits. I don't even know what this is. I think you listen to music while you have graphics going on or something. So yeah. We'll have to check that out. Soul Feast. Sega CD. I like the cover. Cover's really cool. And it's cardboard. That's nice too. I wonder why it's like that. I wonder if it came with like a magazine or something. Same thing with this case. It's kind of weird that I have 3 games all the same style. I'm a person who must like collecting those. Sherlock Holmes. Consultant Detective. I'm not really sure what this is. Arcade Collection. Oh! So it's 2 games. So Sega Classics Arcade Collection is on the back. Comes with Streets of Rage, Revenge of the Shinobi, Columns, and Golden Axe. That's cool. Oh, that's even better that way. Cool. So, nice. Streets of Rage. I'm going to try that out. I wonder if it looks any different. Alright, so that's that. Let's hop back into the other video, and yeah, let's go. Let me know what you guys think of the pickups. Let me know what you guys found for the pickups. Let me know what you think about my $5 game challenge idea, and if you have any ideas for me. Alright guys, have a good night, keep on gaming, and I'll see you next time.